Well, 10 days to go, and it is finally getting nice outside. It was beautiful today. It was in the 70s, and it was also my mom's birthday. So it was really nice dropping off gifts to her house, and then we just hung out around here, played out in the front and backyard. That was about it. So I am definitely moving slow, and I am tired. Having, a few little aches and pains here and there, but nothing crazy. And I go to the OB for my weekly checkup tomorrow and have another NST and also an exam. So I'm very interested to find out if anything is happening, if we're moving along. And now we're on the 10-day countdown. So we'll see if we make it 10 days. What's your prediction?
All right, so we're 9 days out, and clearly yesterday I thought it was Sunday because I said I had my doctor's appointment today, but I have my doctor's appointment on Monday, which is tomorrow, and so clearly no one knows what time it is during self-quarantine. But what I'm doing today is going through a box of clothes that were trips and deciding if there's anything that I want to keep, and the answer is a resounding yes. So this is the stuff that I'm getting rid of. It's just like a couple things that were for me just like super boy-y, but I mean you can see all this blue. I'm keeping all this stuff, and these are the newborn things. I'm about to go wash these, and then I have 3 months, 3 to 6 months clothes, and then 6 months, 6 to 9 month clothes. These are 9 month clothes, and then there was just like 2 things that were 12 months because I have a couple more boxes down in the basement that are 12 month or 12 month and up. And yes, so we've got a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna go get to washing. Isn't this cute? So this was my husband's when he came home from the hospital. It's so adorable. So I think I put Trip in it once. I probably should have taken a picture, but I've got one too, so I definitely want to take pictures in both of these.
I had 2 friends drop me off gifts today, which was so nice. All right, it's another morning and another Monday. This is, I don't know, day like 40 million of quarantine. The only reason I know that is because my friend on Instagram posts an outfit every single day and reminds us which day of quarantine it is, because I would have no idea. I probably would have guessed less, but it's all starting to run together. So today I have my weekly OB appointment and also my weekly non-stress test. Those have been going fine. And I'm also having an exam today so we can see if anything is moving along, which I hope that it is, but at the same time, I've got a few meetings and stuff this week, and I definitely have more to get ready for the baby and just final touches on the nursery. So I'm all right with, I think, waiting until next weekend. That would be fine by me. We are 8, I think we're 8 days out. Yeah, we're 8 days away from the due date, which is May 12th. And I have a lot of predictions from my friends and family on what the due date would be. So a little bit later, I'm going to tell you what some people guessed, and I think you're gonna be kind of surprised. I spent the weekend getting baby clothes together. Had a lot. Okay, the doctor's office just called. We have to wait in our cars, and then they call us when we can go up. So I'm going to get my mask on and go up to my appointment. Here we are, another week, another hookup to the NST machine. You guys can see the little nodes, and now I'm just gonna wait 20 minutes and make sure she's moving, but I can feel her wiggling around, so that's a good sign. All right, we are officially at the 39-week mark. 7 days out. My due date is next week. I can't believe it. And it's definitely causing me to want to power through the rest of the things I need to get done. So I had a huge stack of boxes sitting here, and now it's just a couple things to put away, and this is empty. No, it's not empty, but I'm gonna look at it and see what's in there. So things are coming together in the nursery. Have to do a few finishing touches, waiting for curtains to arrive. Hopefully they come soon. I ordered them a week ago, and just, trying to clean up as much as possible and start to slow down my work schedule. I've been having tons of Zoom meetings and calls and lots of work, and just trying to start to block my calendar out for the next couple weeks and make sure everything is covered. So feeling good, moving really slowly. It's hard to stand up. The doctor yesterday did an exam, says things are moving along, and we're just gonna wait now and see what happens. What else am I working on? I don't know. My mind is like going a million miles an hour. I have so many things I want to do and so much work I want to try to squeeze in this next week. No idea if I'll be able to do it. It's hard for me to concentrate, and obviously having a 2-year-old that I have to deal with and chase around all the time is adding to some of my feelings of fatigue. So I'm just doing the best I can and trying to be a good iPhone worker and get as much done from my phone as possible. So today I hung up a bunch of clothes that we had washed. I still have some clothes in the dryer I have to hang up for the baby, and I want to finish my hospital bag. We also set up her diaper pail, so I'll show you guys what kind of diaper pail I got, and we'll see how it holds up against the really quick and easy diaper pail I got for Trip from Larvababy when he was born that we're still using. So I'll show you both of those, and you guys can kind of decide for yourselves what you might want or like to use. Okay, so this is Trip's diaper pail. We got this from Larvababy probably like, I don't know, 3 days before his due date. As a first-time mom, I just didn't know what to register for and what not to register for. And for whatever reason, I did not put a diaper pail in my registry. So my mom and I had to run out literally days before my due date and pick this one up. At that point, I had gotten so many things and purchased so many things that I was like shopped out as far as like boring technical baby gear like diaper pails. So we went in there, we were looking at diaper pails. I was so overwhelmed. I said, let's just get this inexpensive one that takes regular trash bags, and I'll figure it out later. Well, almost 2.5 years later, I'm still using it. And surprisingly enough, this has been great. It's held up, it's super easy. There's not a lot of like bells and whistles, and it actually doesn't stink that much. So what I will say as a caveat is when Trip was a baby and peeing and pooping a lot, it definitely smelled. But now that he's older, it's not as bad. So he just actually showed you how easy it is. So the trash bag goes in, you put the lid on, and then there is just the little top portion that that comes down. So this actually used to have a little bowl that clipped in that you put an air freshener in, but at one point he took it out, threw it down in the trash, and we had no idea that he did that, so it got thrown away. But other than that, it obviously has held up and stood the test of time, and I would say it was probably $30, as where I'll tell you the price of our other diaper pail, and you can kind of decide what you would like to do. So this is our new diaper pail for the new baby. It is by Skip Hop from Target, and it retails for just about $80. and I'll point out some of the features and reasons why I wanted to try this for the new baby. So I really liked that it was a more sleek design and not a circle trash can, just because it obviously fits a little bit better in the space right here next to her dresser. It also has, you can barely see it, but a little metal kind of rectangle outline that slides under a piece of furniture here and holds it from falling over. So some of the other features that were really important to me, one is this still takes a regular size trash bag. So you can see the trash bag is kind of out there. And the other thing I like about it is it holds wipes right here. We will most likely be using the wipe warmer that is currently in Trip's room for the new baby, but it's great to just have spare wipes right here, because if you are mid-changing a baby and realize the wipe warmer is empty, which is hard to know until you go to stick your hand in there, you don't want to be caught with a baby and no wipes. So this, I don't even know how this works. So my mom put this together. All I know is that it actually has quite a bit of things that you have to do to throw the diaper away. So you see it has a lock function, and so you slide it to unlock and it opens up. I actually need to scoot it out probably just another inch. And then you put the diaper here, but this is just like a little piece of like squishy something. And then you have to push this down. There's a button in the back that you push down that lets the diaper go down. And I guess that's what keeps it airtight and sealed off. And then you lock it back up. So we'll see how I feel about this when it's the middle of the night. But I definitely like the idea for a new baby having the lock function, especially with the airtight seal. So we're gonna give it a try. These are my 2 diaper pails. Let me know what kind of diaper pail you used, if you love it, if you tried something different for your second, if you only have 1 diaper pail. I personally am too lazy, so I just want 1 in each of the rooms. But I'd love to hear what you guys think.